guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Runescape. This is Zero. Hope you're all doing very well. There's so much going on in this game right now. It's a little bit crazy. I can't even keep up. Jagex tricked me. They released a second behind-the-scenes video, like, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Which is pretty crazy. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. And, the bots are back. So, okay, let's start with that. So, basically each day I've been coming up here and checking to see if the bots are around. Here they are. They're kind of back, you know? I don't know what it means. It might mean that they, just, I don't know. It looks bad. I don't like that these guys are back. Die. Oh, I think I got him. Yeah. Ah, I love killing these guys. Alright, so Jagex released an extra behind-the-scenes video. The Origins of Gielinor was not the official behind-the-scenes. I wasn't sure if they were going to do this. Oh, this guy's got to die. Sorry guys, 1 second. Die. Yes, and he's got a full inventory. Ha. Take that, botters. Ha. So, this other behind-the-scenes video is like the official one. Ooh, I got a ship back. Look at all these distractions. The official one, it's got a lot more in it. There's more stuff. They say that there's not a single spoiler, which is incredible. To think that they've given us weeks of content just leading up to this quest, and they still haven't given anything, huge about the storyline away. I think that's awesome. So I am planning to record the series for it. Obviously, I think the World Wakes is going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure I'm going to have tons of fun playing it, and I am going to be putting that up. But I'm not going to release a single video until after I've completed the quest. Or, unless maybe I get stuck and like a month from now or something, everyone else has completed it and I'm like, so basically I don't want to spoil this for anybody. It's going to be an excellent quest. Whatever the storyline is, once it gets out there, it's really going to change the experience. So I recommend, as they say, go and do the quest. It's going to be awesome. But I am going to be releasing videos after I've finished, and once I've decided whether or not you can release something like this without spoiling it for everybody. Yeah, so that's going to be awesome. They've got some new kinds of gloves that they showed. We knew that gloves were coming out. I think they're level 85, and they've got melee, mage, and ranged. And it looks like they're showing the 3 different styles there. It also looks like they've got a pretty, there's something about these gloves. Maybe you can equip something with them, or I don't know. They look different than the usual. And I was thinking, if we are kind of like waking up Gothics or waking up these little creatures, um, I expect that we might have to fill them in on what's happened over the last few thousand years, which could be very interesting. They say the real purpose of those guys, these little creatures, is very important, and it seems like it's probably vital to the storyline, which is something to look out for. Um, the Elder Gods, we know that Gielinor was their last act of creation. So if you're an all-powerful god, and let's say they knew that this was going to be it, that this is their last act, and they knew it was perfect once they had created it, what kind of thing would be perfect to them? I think it might be something to carry on their legacy, and I think that's the kind of storyline we might look out for, which could be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And then, I was thinking about the Origins of Gielinor video, the one that came out 2 days ago now. We see that when Guthix stabs the ground in the wilderness, that huge monolith that you guys saw at the beginning here, it had a hilt on it. There's actually a hilt that was attached to it when he stabbed into the ground. Not sure if that's going to be important, but the hilt's not there anymore. Small observation. So, I don't know, this quest is going to be wicked, and to think that it's coming out in 2 days' time, pretty awesome. And then they released the behind the scenes for March, because of course it's March now. So they've got a whole new behind the scenes article, and it's a massive article. I mean, the thing is like a short novel. Uh, and I recommend if you guys are interested in the updates and seeing what's coming, as I am, I love to speculate and look forward to things. It's just a lot of fun for me. So they gave us a whole new article. It's massive. Check it out if you like that stuff. Uh, oh, come on. Die. Are you gonna die? Oh yeah. Got him. So in that article, they talk about updating dual wielding, which is going to be wicked. They're right now two-handed weapons are pretty overpowered compared to dual wield, and it's a bit of a problem, right? People are very excited to use dual wielding, and they shouldn't necessarily be at a disadvantage because of just wanting to do something, right? Especially if it's new and all that. But they're also making magic dual wield, which is awesome. You can actually equip different spells for different hands. That's going to be pretty crazy. So it's like legitimate dual wielding. And so hybriding is likely to make a big comeback, which could be a lot of fun. They're updating the trial system. Actually, there's a list of game related updates that I think are going to have a larger impact than they might appear at first. The big one for me is this trial system change. Basically, when you create a new account, you get 2 weeks of free membership. Now, scumbag botters have been exploiting that by mass producing bots that they have no risk. If they lose it, they don't care. Not a big deal, right? They train them up, use them to make money doing gold farming, and it's been a large problem for a while. Now, this change is effectively going to fix that for members. The you know, and most of the ways that these bots have been making money are on members' worlds. They make more money there. It might have some negative impacts for free to play. I hope not. I hope that the free to play guys are not going to see a negative impact to this. In some ways, they're definitely going to get a positive because they're getting access to Taverley and Birthrope and a new range of quests that are kind of associated with that area. I think it's going to be like some of the tutorial style quests that you'll get access to, which is going to be awesome. And you can train, I guess it's all of the members' skills up to level 5, which is also going to be excellent. And that'll give you some functionality as well. Hopefully, this won't have a negative impact on free-to-play bank space. That can always be an issue, and if it is, I'm sure they'll expand that. But pretty neat. They're also doing the gambling update. They seem committed to dealing with the way gambling is done in game right now. Right now, people who are gambling, playing the flower game, are getting hugely exploited by the hosts. These hosts are what they're doing is dirty. It's gross because they're at a significant advantage by hosting, right? The people who play, they cannot expect to win money in the long term. So they're just getting ripped off, and these people shouldn't necessarily understand, that they're getting ripped off. It's not easy to tell this. Um, you know, this is something that I put up a video out, and it's not an easy thing to demonstrate. Even once you demonstrate it, people are not easily convinced. Um, so I'm glad that they're looking at a range of new ways to implement risk style kind of non-skill risk elements to the game, right? I think those are a good like people are doing it. There's always going to be elements of luck in this game, something that these people could gamble on. You can't get rid of that. Otherwise it would severely limit the the amount of randomness in the game, right? You couldn't have any randomness. People would gamble on it, right? So this is a good idea. Hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun. They've got the auto run feature. And then, oh man, this update is something I've just been looking forward to endlessly. They're bringing in these wilderness war bands. There's going to be some new loot that's going to give people a high incentive to try and brave the wilderness and come out here. I mean, I love it in the wilderness. This is my favorite area of the game. It always has been. I love survival style gameplay. Um, that kind of prey versus stalker type thing. Like Fist of Guthix is my favorite minigame. Um, Although Stealing Creations is very close second. I love that one too. But that predator versus prey style gameplay that you can get in the wilderness and in Fist of Guthix. It's a lot of fun, you know. So these war bands are going to give people reason to come out here, right? To bring good loot with them that they need in order to complete whatever tasks they're doing. This new wand, I mean, it might be like a level 85 wand. They say it's going to be high level. So that's going to be probably worth a lot of money um, for people who have the kahunas to come out here and give it a try. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, so much to look forward to. Obviously, these bots appear to be back. That's something I'm not happy about. These guys in particular make a ton of money, which is why I come here. They're also relatively easy to kill, so I feel like I can do a bit of good. But I'm sure there's other stuff I forgot. There's been such a large number of updates recently that I'm just a little overwhelmed by the whole thing. But I'm going to wrap it up there. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I will talk to you next time. See you later.